How did I get started in the music industry? I was a high school band geek and who played all through school and played in concert band and in jazz band and then started my own little rock band. And we played around and I slowly discovered there was a business behind music. You turn your records over and see like these companies, and I just found it all kind of fascinating. So I started to cold call them, sometimes about my high school band, sometimes about me, and tried to get a job, couldn't get a job, tried to volunteer, couldn't really volunteer, and then ended up going back to my high school and asking my high school if they would let me do a co-op program at one of these labels. So that's how I started. I did an internship through my high school at Virgin Records. And I went from unpaid lackey to paid lackey to, you know, mail boy to so on and so forth from there. Well, I was really good friends with what was becoming Broken Social Scene. So I turned to, you know, I met Kevin Drew through Brendan Canning, and I turned to Kevin one day and asked if I could start a company with his band. Well, 2013 is the 10th anniversary of Arts and Crafts, and so through that time we've put out music from a host of different people, mostly Canadian, but from all over the world. Artists including Broken Social Scene, Feist, Dan Mangan, Timber Timbre. We've recently signed Hayden. We're going to put out his new record, and we've got a ton of great new acts we've recently decided to work with that have new music coming out. Folks like the Darcys, Zeus, Golden Youth. Yeah, you know, music is probably the single most important thing in most people's lives from an emotional, cultural point of view. At least it is for me, it is for most people I know. I think part of why we all want to work in music and be around music and make music. But music connects with people in different ways. So you can have an intimate, personal connection with music, and that's a very solo pursuit. But one of the magical things about music is how communal it is. And sharing music is such a big part of the musical experience. So social media does a lot to allow you to create those communities and find people with like-minded interests and tastes and connect with those people. But nothing will ever take away from the tangible, everyone in the same place nature of that celebration of music. The nice part about the social layer is it allows you to accelerate some of those get-togethers. So you can not feel entirely isolated in the music that you love and connect with people and then plan various meetups, whether they be at certain, you know, this section of this live music venue or at a cafe somewhere. My name is Jeffrey Remedios, and you're watching The Experts on JUNO TV.